Awakening, as defined by Alan Watts, is a process of re-examination of the common sense of the individual. So obviously this process is not a once-off event as such. It is a successive event, or it happens on different levels as you go up in the levels of consciousness, as they open up to you. Obviously also this process, when it takes place for the individual, within the individual sees the world for the first time. The way it is, seeing the matrix as it is. Just like in the Matrix movie, the first one, where Neo asks Morpheus, "Why are my eyes hurting?" And Morpheus answers him to say, "It's because you've never used them before." This is symbolical to say that you have not seen the world as it is. You've only seen the illusion. And so when the veil is lifted for an individual, and you see the world for what it is, there are dangers to the mind of that individual as it is opened at that moment or point in time. Within the Christian religion, we are taught of God in the Jehovah sense that God is up there, is watching us. This man with the big beard, authoritative, autocratic, bossy, in his kingly sense, with all the prerogatives of being a king. And obviously now, when you experience this lifting of the veil, awakening of your spirit, and you are from this religious orthodoxy, Christianity, with that view that God is this authoritative figure, there's a possibility that you might experience what Carl Jung refers to as the holy man syndrome, in that you will realize that, oh, I am God, I am it, I am the universe. As Alan Watts also puts it, that you will awaken when you want to awaken. Because we are all playing this let's pretend game. We all are pretending, saying that no, I'm not it, we are not it, it can't be me, it can't be any of us, it can't be. And then it happens for you. And then now when it happens for you, you now want to put that cloak of authority over yourself and demand of people to start worshipping you because you are God. But you're forgetting, if you are, then everyone else is also. In the eastern part of the world, with the Hindus, for example, when you realize that, when you wake up and you realize that you are it, that which you are pretending you are not right now, the universe, God incarnate, waking itself from all the bosoms of consciousness to the successive higher levels of consciousness. When you realize you are it, then you're welcomed. They say, congratulations, welcome to your new level of consciousness. We're glad that now you know who you are. Not that now you have to have people bowing down to you. It's like being a slave for so long. Most of the slaves, once they are freed, they want to enslave others. They want to continue what their master was doing to them, to someone else. Because they had not healed or even learned what was being done to them, what it meant for that matter. And so when this event takes place, when you awaken, you need not to be afraid, because most of us are afraid. We tend to be afraid, tend to think that the world is against us, or there's no one else outside there who will think, or who thinks like I am, or who's awakened, who has gone through this process before. Because this process affords you a chance to rewire your mind, reinvent yourself from a mental perspective, spiritual perspective, even an emotional point of view, for you to recreate yourself anew. But obviously it's not easy to break down these belief systems that we already have, that we hold so dear, and that makes us scared, that makes us fear this authoritative, figurative God which is looking over us and is going to punish us if we do this or do that. And so you want to be courageous and seek support, and don't feel that you are going crazy or you are mad or anything, even though maybe the people around you who will not understand what you're going through will say that you are losing your mind. You have lost your mind. You need help. Granted, maybe you do need help, but you have not lost your mind. Your mind has just been opened up to new levels of consciousness, possibilities. Your eyes have just been opened, or your third eye, pineal gland, has just opened up, your mind's eye, and now you can see everything for what it is, and not what you've been taught or conditioned, socialized to agree and accept life as it was presented to you from school, church, even in our families and the streets, the friends we keep. Now you have to face the truth, because no one will tell you the truth. You will realize it yourself. Ye shall know the truth. The words of Jesus Christ in the New Testament, pointing to the fact that truth is only realized by self. You will know when you see it, when you hear it. And you need not to be afraid. Awakening can be destructive if not careful, if you're not sure of what you're doing, and also if you are going with this egotistical version of things, with the authoritative boss figure, or you expecting now to be worshipped. I like how Alan Watts explains this, because we are playing this game, all of us, and we're pretending that we are not it. And one day, maybe when you just say, oh, let me just get out of this game and, start accepting that I'm it. Just get out of it. It sounds easy, but it's not, obviously. It's a process of learning, process of accepting life as is and not what we make it to be, with our biases and other things and notions that are not true. Because I am because you are. All things start from the mind. And then they trickle down to our behavior. Behavior forms our character. And then what I perceive is the inner world within me. Even what I'm looking at right now is within this mind. It does not mean that it's not outside of me, like it's not here physically speaking. So now, as Alan Watts also would put it, we are it, inside of it, while it's outside of us, while we're inside of it. It's just beautifully like that. An intertwined, interchangeable relationship. Micro within the macro, and the macro within the micro, and vice versa. And so I'm just explaining now that the experience I'm having right now is within my mind. The colors, everything is within my mind. Light, everything is within my mind. And the version of how I see life, also perception, is my belief system, what's within me. And then that's what I'm putting out there to affect vibrations and change, hoping that it will reach you and it will trigger something within yourself, so that you also have the courage to face yourself, not to accept what I'm saying. No, you have to be careful at examining what I'm saying. Give it a helicopter view. Because you, yourself, is already within you. And also this awakening process is not an off-the-shelf product, service, or event that you can go purchase. You can prepare for it, but you can't call it out and say, you want this. Well, you can, but in the scheme of things, when you say you don't have it, that's what will make you be away from it, because it's already within you. Hence the teachings of Alan Watts. I'm just going to make examples from Alan Watts, just like his simplified teachings of this topic today. Hence he says, just get out of the pretending game. Stop pretending you are not it. That's all. Because all of this world, this beauty with the galaxies and stars and solar systems is all within you. And everything else in this world is given meaning by you. If I was wearing a piece of jewelry right now, we gave meaning to that jewelry, or that mineral that we dug up on earth and created something out of it, and we're wearing it. We gave meaning to that mineral. And so when this happens again for you, don't be ashamed, don't be scared. Seek support if you need support from the people that are in your life, so that you don't experience inflation, as Carl Jung would put it, or holy man syndrome. So that you build up your own self again with truth now, with the true authentic self that you are, and not some ideas that you've been given by someone else that you are this or that, which is again limiting you to your potential, to what you can do, or limiting you from what you've been given by the universe to do here on earth as your gift. And rightly put it, it is a gift. You also have to give it away. You have to show the world, give it to the world. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you guys for liking my videos, subscribing, and thank you for just keeping the algorithm going within this sphere of social media as YouTube. So I hope you have the best time in your life also, when you are either awakening or having this during this process. You enjoy yourself, you love yourself more, be compassionate to yourself, and yeah, until next time, bye bye.